Hi folks, so this is the 2018 question 2 question, and it's based on an ellipse. And so I'm just going to run through and do this question here with you. So first thing is we set up the major and minor axis and I drew my circles, okay? And then we do the standard procedure then of dividing up our circle. Now where it hits the major circle, okay, which is the big one, we drop down or up. Actually, should we mark on both of those as I'm going along? Or where it hits the smaller circle, the minor circle, we come out. And that gets us our 12 points now to go ahead and draw in our ellipse, our freehand. So I usually do these 4 pieces first because it should be flat and not pointy. Now while I'm doing this, I'm just looking at the question there as well. This is not actually a full ellipse, it's 3/4 of one. So I'm going to stop it there, okay? Because at this point and at this point, we've 2 circles, portions of circles which are radius 20, okay? So I'll just set my compass to 20. We'll mark in 20 there. 20 from there. And then I'm just going to put in a light semicircle there for a minute on the right and on the bottom. Now there's another, these are circles in contact, there's another circle there in the middle, radius 12. But just if we do a quick sketch out here, if you had a circle there, radius 20, and it's in contact with a smaller circle or any other circle, the distance between the two is the 2 radii added. So if that guy was 20 and this guy is 12 as in this question, now there are only portions of them, but it's the same thing, then the distance from here to here would be 32. So I'll have to set my compass now to 32. And both from this point and this point, I'm going to swing an arc. And where the 2 meet there, it's going to be giving me a point to put on my compass and draw an arc radius 12. Okay. And just take your time. These small circles can be tricky to draw sometimes because the compass can slip, as you know. I'm sorry, no, actually I should have drawn that circle the other side. So the circle, I'll do it a bit heavier now, comes in here, goes around there and back up there. So we'll just reset it now to 20. Do it in a bit heavier. The same as the other side. Okay, and that is the biggest part of it done. Now the small circles in that, so we might as well finish out this and we'll get it out of the way. So they're all based up on these lines that we used earlier on, okay? And they're radius 10, which again is a bit of a pain drawing these small circles. So we'll set our compass to radius 10. And the first one is 40 mil out from here. So if you just measure that off there, Now I'm just going to draw these lightly with this compass because this compass I have is a bit flimsy, and if I press it heavy, the legs will bend on it. Or it'll slip, as you've just seen. So that's the first one. How do we find the second one? We have to swing an arc, which is actually on this circle anyways, shown in the question, down as far as here. So that's the place point for the second one. That's my second circle. Third one again is swinging from here, so I'll have to use the compass this time. It's shown as there in the question that it's from the top here, drop down an arc to there, and this will get us the center for the next one. So I'll reset it back to 10 now. That's my third circle. I have a couple more to do. So this one actually is coming down there. It should be on that, so we'll reset it to 10. That's that one. And then the last one I'll need the compass again for. So it's just shown as there in the question. Slide down from there. It'll find it's the center of the last one. Sorry, now it slipped. And that's my last one there. The last thing then is we kind of have we have one more circle actually, sorry, to do over here, which is radius 12. So I'll just set my compass to that. And in the center here, we'll draw this guy in radius 12. Now I have to do it fairly light, as I said, because this compass is flimsy. But that's my palette drawn, okay, as an artist would call it. Now the last thing we had to draw then was we had to draw in this paintbrush here, okay. Now we do know, if we look at the question, it'll start down here at this point here. Okay, I'll just call that point X. It starts at point X. And from the top up here, at the very top, we can see we have to, it's the top of the brush is going to have a bit of an arc in it up here, and it's going to be radius 95 mil. So I'm going to draw in that. A light arc, radius 95. From the very tip top up here. Now, I can see, I'm looking then for clues as how I'm going to draw this, okay? Now part of it's going to end up there. One part we know, we can see in the question, one line runs through here, okay? So I'm going to put down my set square there, and I'm going to draw in a heavy line down as far as there, okay? And then we have to get the back part of it, okay? And if we can see in the question this, so this is one point there, they give us this point, you can look at it, it's going through there, and the other side part of the paintbrush is going through there. So I again put your set square on X, and we're going to run it up as far as here, okay? Just have this piece to do a bit heavier. So they're always going to, you know, they're never going to leave you stuck without the information. So sometimes you have to look at it and see what points is it going through, okay? The only last line we have to draw on this, of course, is from here to there, okay? So that's that question done, folks. I hope you found it useful. I'm going to keep making these. I'm going to do out one or two of all the ordinary level questions, so you have a good variety of them, okay? So I hope you found this useful, folks, and I hope you're keeping well and safe with your families. Good luck.